I'm just gonna talk about people in your life and about expectations and how you should view others and all the situations that happen to you in life. So basically, how I see it is that the more expectations you have from people, the more likely you're going to be disappointed when those expectations are not met. For example, you had a really good night on last Saturday night, right? You had a lot of fun. You and your friends made a lot of memories, right? And for the next 3 days, you've been thinking about it. You're like, wow, what a great night! Like I had so much fun. I really want to do this again sometime soon. And so this Saturday, you're planning on repeating whatever you did with your friends, and or eat something else, but like you just want to have the same type of energy in the air. And you contact your friends, and they agree. It's Thursday night. You're thinking about this. Wow, in 2 days is gonna be so great. You're starting to come up with all these activities. You're making your brain believe that it's actually gonna happen. The Saturday night is gonna be amazing. You know, you're going to have so much more fun, or if not more than the last Saturday. Now it's Friday night. You're preparing. You're going out, maybe buying some drinks already for tomorrow night. You're inviting more people. And Saturday afternoon, all plans are still on. Everything is strong. But then at 4 p.m., one of your friends texts you, "Yo, I can't make it today. Sorry, something came up, right?" You're like, "Okay, shit happens, right?" Now, it didn't break your expectations totally, but your mood went down just a tiny bit down, right? Because it's not a big deal, you know. There are plenty of more friends that you want to hang out with that agree to that thing. Then the time goes on, and you start contacting your friends, and you tell them, "Yo, guys, like, I'm ready to hang out. Like, let's meet this time. Let's meet there. Like, we agreed. I'm gonna bring this. I'm gonna bring that." An hour passes, no responses. You're starting to worry a little bit. Starting to worry that, if you're worried that, then 30 minutes passes again. And one of your friends texts you and says, "Let's meet at this place instead of the other place because something came up and this person wants to come with us." And now you're like, "Come on, alright, well, I already made these plans. Like, I already told my brain I'm gonna have fun today, and it's gonna happen. So whatever happens, the plans are still on. Even if it changes a little bit in the beginning, we're still gonna do it." You go to your friend's house, you pick them up, or you get in the car with him, and you go to the other place that he wanted to go. Now there, you spend more time than you wanted to, and you're starting to get a little bit more irritated because all of a sudden nothing is going the way you planned. And it's not only about the situation where you're in or who you're with, but the energy is not there anymore. Like, okay, or it never was there in the first place. What I mean is that the energy is not the same as it was last Saturday as you wanted to be. Because all of a sudden those people didn't reciprocate with it. So for example, you might have the very good vibe, very good energy and go into place. But then when people don't share the same vibe with you, all of a sudden your energy starts to feel really weird and it's mixed up. It's very confused, you know? Your energy is very confused, and then therefore you're starting to feel confused, like, what's going on? Like, this is not nothing what I was expecting, right? And so you spend more time at the place that you wanted to, and you start getting irritated, and all of a sudden you decided, like, you know, tell your friend, let's go to the place we wanted to go to. And your friend agrees, right? Then he brings some random ass people that you didn't even care about or didn't know they're coming, and then all of a sudden all plans are completely changed. And you're left with really weird, odd energy, not knowing what to do, where to go, how to think about this, really annoyed because you really wanted to have this night. You've been preparing this for this for 3 days now, and it didn't happen. And this is where I mean by not having high expectations of people. Think about it. When people tell you what they want to do, you have to really pay attention to their actions the first time. A lot of times people will tell you one thing but do the complete opposite. Now, I know there are a lot of forgiven people, a lot of naive people, a lot of people that just put a blind eye on those types of actions. You know, sometimes people say something and they do the other thing, and you're just like, all right, stuff happens, it's life, you know. But then it repeats and repeats, and you keep like looking over it, but like you can't be doing that. You have to realize that those people are not very reliable, whether you want them or not. It does not mean that they're bad people. They can be amazing people, but it just means that they can't stick to their word, you know. And what I'm trying to get to you with this message is that always prepare for the worst but expect the best. So always be prepared that things will not go your way, but if they do go your way, then it's amazing, you know, it happened. But be prepared for the unexpected. You have to expect the unexpected. That way you're not going to be let down by anybody else, and you're not going to be let down by your own brain, because there is such a thing as lying to your own self, and believe in it. So don't lie to yourself, and just be prepared for whatever is to come. Always expect the unexpected, and know that if things don't go the way you want them to go, that is okay, because you have other things to fall back on, hopefully. And I understand it's a human emotion to be annoyed with things like this, and it's very normal. But understand, if you expect that it's not always going to go your way, that it's okay. It's okay, and just be prepared with. Just brush it off like nothing happened. Because in fact, there are some people that like to give you expectations on purpose and then let you down last minute on purpose too. Watch out for those people. They do it on purpose just to mess with your mind. So that was the message for today. I hope you got something out of it, and I will see you in the next video.